Welcome to Excel 2016, Module 11, Part 4. In this part, we will be creating a forecast sheet. A forecast sheet is another tool that can be used within Excel to allow us to predict future incomes or future values. One advantage of the forecast sheet is that they do allow us to analyze with seasonal data. So if the data follows a periodic pattern, a forecast sheet can be used to address that pattern. So we're going to go ahead and work with a forecast sheet. In order to complete this particular activity, you will need to have completed Part 2 of our Module 11 series. You must have the monthly revenue query created from from Part 2 and use that to create our forecast sheet. So you need to click on the Recent Revenue Worksheet and then select the range from A3 to B27, which is your entire table of data. You're going to go to the Data tab on your ribbon, and over in the Forecasting group, next to our What If Analysis button that we used in Module 10, you'll find a Forecast Sheet button. We're going to choose that, and it begins to create your forecast sheet. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to click the Options button to open up the additional parameters that we can set. Notice we have a Seasonality button. So if we want to set, we can have Excel detect seasonality, or we can specify how it works. So we're going to say that the seasonality is 12 and that the pattern repeats itself every 12 months. So we're going to change that to a 12. The last thing we're going to change is when to end our forecast. We want it to go all the way out to December 31st of 2018. So you can click the calendar and move through this way, or you can type the dates in. Then we're going to click Create. Sometimes it will ask you give you a message regarding a forecast sheet. If that does appear, read the message and then click the Got It button. We have a new forecast worksheet that it created for us. We're going to rename that. We're going to call it Monthly Revenue Forecasts. We're also going to move that to the end of our workbook. So I'm going to right-click on the worksheet, choose Move or Copy, tell it to move it to the end. And next we're going to move the chart so that it covers all of the blank area. So hover over your chart so you see the cross with the arrows, and we're going to move that similar to how we did in Module 4 so that it begins in C2, and we will resize it so that it goes all the way down to E24. As you can see, it forecasted out and gave you different ranges of where it thinks the answer will fall in those future periods based on the seasonality factors that we put in for the data. We're going to save this workbook and close it, and that will conclude part 4.